Yeah, if you get a total of 10 for a specific sculpture, you're able to summon. And yeah, you need to try to get a lot of commanders so that you can fit them to your playstyle. Alright, so while you're leveling up your city, you're going to acquire your academy. And the academy allows you to develop your military technology and your economic technology. So as you're progressing through the game, you're going to want to upgrade these fields to increase your city, as far as like building, crafting. So like if you picked engineering, further increases the building speed in your city, so you would build much faster than you would when you're a lower level when you start leveling higher. And yes, some of these buildings do take a long period of time. You see I keep hitting that button. That button allows me to help all my alliance members whenever they're in need of assistance. So if they need building assistance, they need healing assistance for their units, I just press that button, and that button is the alliance center over the alliance center, and it allows me to help them. And it's good to help your members. It helps them build faster, and helps their units heal faster, and it's very helpful. Let's go over to the receiver. We're attacking Barbarian Fortress level 2, and looks like we're going to be successful here. When you're in an alliance, what you should do is you always want to rally to attack whatever you can possibly find to gain experience through Tome of Knowledge. And now they dispersed because we defeated the Barbarian Fortress. So once you defeat anything in this game, then you can hit this button here. It's your mail button. It gives you a report of what happened during the fight. Delete that. Then it tells you what you've earned. I've earned level 2 resource pack, 20 of those, level 3 Tome of Knowledge, and I've earned 2 level 5, 2 5-minute speed ups, and they were every sent to me. Alright, so now the scout report. Okay, so when you're in the game, when you first start, let's go ahead and heal my units. Just get some healing done. Alright, requesting for help, and I'm helping my other alliance members. So alright, scouting. So when you're scouting, this is the scout camp. Hit the telescope here, and you're going to explore. And when you explore, your scout will go through the fog that is in the game here to clear up the map. And as you can see, I have a lot of fog cleared. But when you first start the game, pretty much it's going to be like nothing but fog. You're not going to be able to see anything. So you're going to have to use your horse, your scout I should say, and you're going to have to keep using him over and over and over again to get rid of the fog to see what's going on the map. Alright. Now you have your courier station. That station allows you to buy items. You can buy them with at a discounted price with gems or with your resources that you gather. Usually it's I shouldn't say corn, it's food or wood. so you get to use that. It's actually really helpful. It's not available all the time, so when you see that is available, you should definitely go into it and look to see what deals that are available. All right, so you have the builder's hut here. The builder's hut will allow you to build to increase your power in the game. And when you first start, you're only going to have one builder, and the game does allow you to hire a second builder. You're definitely going to want to use 2 builders. It's like a necessity. 2 builders are better than 1. Alright, you have your storage unit here. Storage unit allows you to have protection for your materials or what you've gathered, your gathering resources. You have your hospital here. Hospital allows a place for your units to be healed in combat. That's pretty self-explanatory. And I believe, you have your monument here. Your monument shows the history of the current kingdom that you're in. So I'm in Kingdom 20 right now. We don't have a name yet. And it shows the goal achieved for certain events. So, like for instance here, the family shows you, who was successful in, making history as far as a clan or alliance. So, the Blood Crew, we're 66 members in at that present time, and currently we are working to make 1,000 alliance flags in another 10-hour period. So it's pretty interesting. Hopefully we can make that goal so we can get those rewards. Now I'm going to click to the left of the screen here, and this is your daily objectives. Your daily objectives are pretty cut and dry. They tell you exactly what you need to do when you do them, and you gain activity points. This is just your daily objectives. If you click on the exclamation point, this is your quests, and your quests pretty much lead you to what you need to do in order to eventually upgrade to the next city hall level. And you have your side quests here. Your side quests are just quests that you do on the side, pretty much self-explanatory as well. Leveling up your general. When you're exploring, you find a friend from the tribes, and recruiting infantry units. It's just pretty much creating them, rising them, and then using them, and they become part of your power, and farming resources. So it's pretty self-explanatory stuff. So yep, over here you have your scouts, and then we went over the mail. Alright, so I believe my alliance is going to be doing okay, so they're not doing a rally yet, so maybe I'll just do a rally. I'll rally in a minute. So you have your expedition here. Expedition is just like an expedition. You just go, and they have a set trial for you to complete, and you just complete it until you get all the way to the last one, which is 70. And each one you get rewards. So everyone that you complete with a 3-star at the beginning of the day, or I believe like at whatever time the server restarts for the day, you're allowed to get rewards for each 3-star that you have achieved from the expedition. And I'm only at 19. I haven't really been doing the expedition that much because I'm so busy trying to do other things as a leader. So I think I've covered the majority of the things for the city. So now let's just hit this button all the way at the bottom of the left hand side. This will bring you out of the city and it'll show you the land. And if you use your fingers, you can scroll in and out. And it shows you the world map and shows you your territory. So in order for you to, if you have the ability to expand your territory, 1 second here, I always try to have a scout out to get the fog. So if you want to expand your territory, first thing you have to do is you're going to have to build a center fortress, which is this thing here, center fortress. To build a center fortress, and your center fortress is pretty much your like alliance base. Where's mine? Yeah, mine's is over here somewhere. There it goes. So that's like your alliance base. Then once you do that, you build it, then you'll be able to place these things which are called alliance flags down. And that will expand your territory. Now while you have territory, you will be able to do things like gather crops in your territory. And the benefit of doing that is that you will gain, materials regardless of where you gather. But if you were to gather inside of your territory for your alliance, then you would be increasing the amount of resources for that particular category. So I'm gathering food, and right now my alliance, we gain 8,000 per hour. But if you were to gather in your alliance territory, you will also increase the production of how much you gather for the alliance resource numbers. So you definitely want to be a team player. Try to gather as much resources inside of your alliance territory. Another thing is when you are in your alliance territory, a lot of times people want to make sure that it's being secured by their alliance members. So if you ever see, like for instance here, perfect example, I have somebody here from a different alliance, DO1, gathering in my territory. So I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy and show him the boss. Gonna march here, and as we're marching, it's a 2-minute and 40-second march. I'm gonna explain some statistics for you. So we're gonna go to more information. You go and look at your kills, which is on the top, and then you have your building power, you have your technology power, your troops power, you have your highest power, because when you're being attacked or attacking, your troops take damage or are severely wounded or even die, so that will dictate what your current power will be. Your victories are just how many times you've defeated like barbarians, barbarian fortresses, when you're in PvP, how many times you've burned or beaten people in the garrisons, holy passes, fighting people for resources, and other things like that. So then you have your defeats, how many times you've actually been defeated. Then your deaths. Your deaths are, it's kind of strange how your deaths work. If you're being on the offensive side, like if you're fighting somebody's building, you'll take a lot of death in your unit power. But if you're attacking somebody, let's say for instance we're going to fight off this person that's in our resource, or rather in our territory, taking our resources, we won't really receive deaths per se, just because of the way that this fight is going to happen. I believe that it's just a one-on-one encounter, and there's no garrison that we're going up against, or a city that we're going up against. So this game is still fairly new, but from my experience, if you want a low death count, you should try to avoid fighting people in their cities. I mean, unless they're in your territory, then you gotta stand your ground and take a few deaths. But the overall point is to make sure people know not to screw with you when you're around. So this guy's just think he's gonna go ahead and take my materials out of my territory, but we're not having that. We're gonna take him out. Here we go. Battle's on. So I think I have like a little over 1,000 deaths. He doesn't have a chance to stay gathering. He's probably like AFK, doesn't know that I'm attacking him, but he shouldn't be in my territory. Shouldn't be in my territory, my friend. What happens when you're in my territory? You get killed. Or you get knocked out. We've been victorious. Now he's going back. And I'm taking over. Now I'm gathering, and I kicked him out. Now he has to go all the way back. Let's see where this goes. Maybe I could just click on him. He's got a 4-minute and 40-second walk. And he can't do anything. He has to wait till he gets all the way back to his territory. That's a long walk. Let's see where it goes. It shouldn't be that far out. Don't know why he would come over here. Oh, there's somebody in our territory again. Well, you know what? Let me look at the stat sheet real quick. Okay, so we were victorious against Kashiro. And if you want to look up people, just click on their name on the stat sheet. He's a level 10 guy. His power is only 125,000. He has 70 kills. 70,000, excuse me, 70,711 kills. Okay, and then let's look at his overall statistics. So he's had 15 defeats. He's only had 62 victories. He's had 8,128 deaths. He's only gathered 3 million, almost 4 million gathering in our territory. Alright, so let's see where I'm at now. I have 73,000 kills, and I didn't take any deaths. So I mean, that's how it kind of works as far as that goes. So you have your item button here. You can gain resources, or you can use your resources here. And then you have speed ups. This will allow you to increase the speed of your building development or your training queues. It makes them go a lot faster. You have your boosts, which is your shield to protect you from any incoming threats. You have your enhanced gathering. You have your enhanced attack, enhanced defense. You have your ability to keep people from scouting your city. You have abilities to, or boosts to, increase your capacity of troops. And you have your food boosts, and gold boost, wood boost, stone boost. And you have others. This is what you need to know. When you join an alliance, you need to be able to teleport yourself to that alliance. So you're going to have your targeted teleporter, you have a random teleporter, you have your territorial teleporter. So I mean, they're all, you have to use them with discretion. I mean, all situational stuff here. And then you have your sculptures down here. You have your stars, starlight sculptures, and then you have these commander sculptures. And the commander sculptures can be used to exchange when you're using skills for commanders. So for instance, let's go to her, and then say if we want to level up a skill, we would go, and she's 0 out of 10, so we would exchange the elite commander sculpture for her if we wanted to level up her skill. Let's go to this guy, Julius Caesar. Same thing for him. If we want to level up his skill, we will have to see how many he has, and then we can use 10 out of 10, we only have 5 out of 10, and if we had enough to level up his skill, we would do that. Let's see if I can level up somebody else's skill. So yeah, I can level him up, I can level his skill up. So let's go ahead and level up. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Alright, so we just leveled up a skill. Food gathering speed increased by 15%, wood and stone gathering increased by 10. Good. It looks like you only can level up skills to 5. Alright, so we have your alliance button. So now that somebody started a rally, let's go to that one, and let's go ahead and join it. And we're going to join with the crew that I just PvP'd with. So those 2 feet icon are right here, are them in motion, like them marching. If you look underneath the next commander, the arrow is signifying that that person is returning to the city or home base. This icon underneath that one is the gathering icon. So this commander is gathering, and you see the green is my gathering icon, blue is your alliance gathering icon, and as you saw earlier, the red one was enemy gathering icon. Well, not necessarily enemy, but not your alliance. And yeah, they're in our territory, so I decided to get them out of there. Okay, so this button here will close up that menu, give you a little bit more space. This is your chat menu. It's really bad in my opinion. And let's go back here. You have your action points. Your action points will allow you to attack barbarians or barbarian fortresses, and you need to make sure that you have enough action points to be a part of the activities as far as barbarians or barbarian fortresses are concerned. Then you have your ranks, like your alliance power. So alliance power right now I'm 25. It's kind of hard to be really high when there's always going to be the pay to win option, but that's just how it goes. You just play to have fun, do your thing. And then you have alliance kills. So we're 38. Alliance flag with 48. Individual power, I'm nowhere near the top. Individual kills, nowhere near, but I went up a little bit. City level. Nope. Gathering. Hey, at least I can do that. Gather. And expeditions are terrible. Alright. You have your alliance button here. Brings you back. So holy site. We have obtained the holy sanctum of hope. And if we're going to expand our map here. So my alliance here, we own this right here. And this allows us to increase our gathering speed by 5%. And if we expand our map here, there's other sanctums. For instance, this one here, right by ZFC, and they own Sanctum of Courage, and this one allows them to increase their commander's experience gain by 10%. And there's other ones here, like this one here. This one is Sanctum of Blood. This one increases troops' health by 2%. So right now the game is still new and the server is still fairly new, or this kingdom is still fairly new. So we're able to get the sanctums, but the altars here are the ones that everybody seems to have their eyes on next. That'll be opening up. So yeah, it's a really fun game, and there's a lot of strategy involved. There's a lot of I think the most important thing is really allying with other alliances, because the game won't allow you to just keep inviting multiple people. So it's best to try to ally with other alliances, and that's where the key factor is, being able to ally, because if you can ally with good people, I think anything is possible in this game. And I think that's why this game is so much fun to me, because you really have to, you need other people to help you. If you don't have other people to help you, well, I'm getting excited myself. So, I guess that is informative. So I believe that's everything that I can think of as of now. If you have any questions or any concerns, let me know. But it is a very fun game if you're into the whole war aspect, the whole war element, and you enjoy talking to new people as you make alliances to stop the mega alliance. People who spend lots of cash. Please play this game. It's very fun, and it's very good. I really enjoy it. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Take care.